outer space. So in the name of development, we are doing all good things for ourselves only, I believe. But the extinction of different species would cause and more atrocities like these. So what's your opinion on these? Like many countries, they're thinking of settling humans on other planets, on Moon or Mars or things like that. So what's your opinion on this? Should we do this?
Yeah. I think you touched a very important topic that's relevant to the humanity. It's not only for space; it's for everywhere. When human beings started living on Earth, we started consuming the material reserve of the Earth and in generated pollution in various ways. You are polluting the atmosphere, you are polluting the Earth, the plastics are fully in the sea, and entire fish flocks are now with the microplastics. It is entering into your system. Same thing happening to space. When you send lot of satellites to space, and if you don't follow discipline, then you are polluting it. And you can continue to exploit the natural resources without polluting. And this is the only understanding that you need to have. And you must have a certain amount of sense of humanity and also discipline. And this we can impose even in space. So we currently say that you should use plastics, we should not throw away plastics, you should recycle. Same principles apply to space also. Because we need comfort of life, and hence you need to use all of them. Tomorrow you cannot tell that don't use plastic at all because plastic is such a curse. It's not going to happen because our life is so much dependent on plastic. And don't use space and don't launch any satellites because it is polluting space. Cannot be the answer. The only answer is use it very responsibly. What is the responsible behavior of operating in space? The first and foremost, that you should launch a satellite in very defined orbits and observe it that it doesn't cause collisions with other satellites so that you don't create debris. Don't allow it to explode at any point in time. If it explodes, it creates millions of debris. And after function of the satellite is over, deorbit and put it in the sea so that it doesn't remain in the orbit. If at all it remains in orbit, let it remain in orbit only for a few years. There is a decision to keep it only not beyond 25 years. And similarly, make sure that you don't leave your rocket parts also in space, make them enter. So all these principles are now slowly coming into force, and there is an agreement between nations to work in a sustainable manner. And there is a committee under United Nations called the Long-Term Sustainability Space Activities. And I want to tell you, an Indian is the chair of that committee, and we are leading the discussion, and we are leading those, creating those principles by which every nation should follow. And this is a part of the UN purpose, which is a committee for peaceful use of outer space. And we are going to generate some guidelines, etc., but future generation will not pollute it. And it's already in place. I think in many ways we are able to influence so that this is controlled. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.